Hi everyone, and welcome to today's stream. Rupert's really eager to get over to Claire by the looks of it, but this is Rupert, I'm Natalie, and this is Claire.
Hi everybody.
And I just want to quickly say hello to everyone who's in the chat room. It's so good to see people communicating and sharing their Instagram handles instantly before we've even started the live stream. So thank you so much for that initiative, and that's what it's all about, connecting with your fellow filmmakers and getting your work out there and seen by your competitors. So thank you so much for joining us today. What are we talking about today?
We have got a lot on today. We are going to start with a roundup of Melbourne, which is live until 10 p.m. on Monday, GMT time that is. We're then going to jump over for Sydney, which was live last week on Vimeo, and we're going to be announcing which films are through to the network round. And then last but not least, on to our Paris Festival, the poster which you can see there, announcing our winners, special mentions and Audience Choice Awards.
Wow. So much has happened in the last couple of weeks.
It's a busy time. We seem to get busier and busier towards the end of the year here at Liftoff.
And then also on Monday, we've got the London Lift-Off Film Festival kicking off. And
Absolutely.
We'll be explaining everything about that towards the end of the stream. So, shall we start?
Okay, let's start. So let's start with, like I said, taking a look at Melbourne. So having a look at some of the stats from the festival so far. We're going to run through each programme, but first let's just remind ourselves a little bit about the festival.
So the festival has been running from the 23rd and will be running until Monday the 30th of November. And it is exclusively on Vimeo on demand. Surprises. This is what is very exciting, isn't it? So throughout all of the Liftoff festivals, having adapted it to this online model, we are trying to work out what is the best way to award our filmmakers. So we have lots of different prizes, including the audience choice. And this is where we'll invite up to 3 to 4 filmmakers, depending on what the audience choices come back as, to join us here live on a YouTube roundtable discussion where we'll delve into the film, find out everything about it, and let the filmmakers and their audiences connect. That's what it's all about. That was that.
We have also got our season awards up for grabs as always. 14 different categories, as you can see there on the screen. A fantastic night for us every single year, celebrating the best that the festival season has had to offer.
So this event will take place online this year, and we are tailoring it to make it a spectacular event as possible. And we will be engaging with our filmmakers and the nominated filmmakers throughout this whole period of time leading up to the final season awards event. We are absolutely gutted that we are unable to run it, as you can see here in the video, but we will make it special, and it will still be a celebration of true indie film.
It definitely will be. I think now we should actually take a look at our Melbourne trailer before we look at delving into the specifics of each programme. Let's take a look at some of the films in this trailer that you've been watching over the week. There we go. So that was what everyone's been enjoying for the week, and until Monday.
So before we delve into the roundup for Melbourne, I just wanted to say, if you have any questions or have any thoughts or just like to chat away in the chat room, please do, and we will do our best to share your comments live on the stream. One other prize we forgot to mention was that there'll be a few films screening at the Melbourne Lift-Off Film Festival next year, 2021.
Absolutely.
Hopefully the borders in Australia will be reopened by then.
They will be.
They will be, yeah.
So we've just gone backwards a bit there. There we go. The audience choice. So now let's start. Let's take a look at our programmes. Let's kick off with our innovator shorts. So we've got 71 of you watching this so far from 9 different countries. 28 votes are in. They've began to start rolling in over the last 2 days, really. We're on 398 playthroughs of short films on this programme so far. So that is a lot of film watching. Pretty great stuff.
So well done to Breaking News, that's currently on 5 votes, and Typical on 4 votes.
Absolutely.
So all of this information was from 11 a.m. GMT today.
It was, so all could be set to change. But for now, that's where we are.
So, breaking news. So this doesn't have a synopsis at all.
No.
So
very intriguing.
Very intriguing. But well done for getting so many votes in. So well done to Breaking News by Dmitry Golov from Russia. And then Technical by Alex Leonard from Australia. So Nick just can't take a trick. On the outside, it looks like he's doing well. House in the suburbs, perfect family, perfect job, nice car, investments. But there's financial pressures associated with being wealthy. And his kid is showing behavioural issues. And his in-laws are coming over tomorrow. And the growing group of homeless people living in tents on the park near his investment property are threatening to drive down prices. Oh, and he has just been involved in a devastating crime. But that's like the least of his worries. Sounds like it's a...
Yeah, a lot of drama going on there.
Nice.
There we go, so congratulations to those. Let's take a look at our Pathfinder features. So 32 viewers at the moment from 10 different countries, 21 of whom have placed their votes. We're on 107 playthroughs, which of feature films especially is very impressive.
Yes, it is.
That's really cool. So we've got Genre Confusion currently leading the way in the charts there on 13 votes. And then Made in Venice is in second place at the moment on 4 votes. So Genre Confusion by Lachlan Brown, an Australian film. Playing heavily on the tropes of 7 different genres, this parody features an ensemble cast that keeps switching settings and characters until their worlds start to bleed together. Sounds cool. And then Made in Venice, a film that we've screened at a number of our festivals this year. It's been fantastic.
And it screened with us in Los Angeles last year, so it's been on the festival
in a live
circuit
screening.
for a while, yeah.
When COVID was a thing of the future still, they screened live with us. And lots of people loved it, didn't they? Mm-hmm. So this is the inside story of the skateboarders of Venice and the struggle to make the dream of a skate park come true. This documentary captures the first-hand stories and recollections of 40 plus years of skateboarding in Venice, the birthplace of modern skateboarding. That starts with the Zeb Boys and continues with its legendary street skaters and the iconic Venice skate park.
Nice.
Very cool.
Do you know someone called AJ by any chance? He's saying hi, Claire, in the chat room.
Hi to AJ. Hope you're enjoying the festival at the moment.
Cool. Why don't I keep an eye on the chat room and you take away this one as well?
Trendsetter features. So we've got 17 viewers from 5 countries, 10 votes on 52 playthroughs at the moment. So we've got Symphoria and Thirsty and Drowning in America. Those are currently the tied first place films, both on 3 votes. So, Symphoria, directed by Catherine Dow. At 29, Sean Wittig is the epitome of the spoiled rich kid living on the largesse of an indulgent single playboy father. The years of coddling by dad, including avoiding prosecutions from DUI to manslaughter charges, continue to fuel Sean's addictions to drugs and alcohol. When the law finally caught up with him, Sean is released into a teaching rehabilitation program at the local university run by J.T. Dalton, a brilliant but mysterious chemist. Very cool. And then Thirsty and Drowning in America, directed by Sean Hughes. Drought, flooding and contamination. Native Americans have had it all. They may have been beaten, bullied, victimised and killed, but they are still fighting. As the seas rise, the ice melts and resource extraction pollutes their land and waterways, the stakes are getting higher. Today they are on the front lines of environmental activism. From the water protectors at Standing Rock to the climate refugees of Isle Charles, Louisiana, and Shifmarath, Alaska, this film gives a voice to the untold stories of the water challenges Native American communities are facing, featuring heart-tugging conversations with community members. Wow. Cool there that we've got two very different films out from that programme being highlighted there. Very cool.
And then Trailblazers Shorts. So we've got 4 films here. So we've got quite a few on tied votes, which we thought we'd mention. So far we've got 102 viewers from 9 countries on 88 votes with 945 playthroughs. That's a lot.
That's going to hit 1,000 over the weekend.
Yes, it definitely will. So it's good to know that your content is being watched by so many people all around the world, as you can see there. Yeah. But 88 votes, which means there's going to be a lot of movement happening over the next couple of days. But so far, congratulations to S-Sport Ready on 25 votes, Silver Dreams on 11 votes, Oz Linked, the comedy series, episodes 1 to 6. So nice web series going on there as well, on 10 votes. And also on 10 votes, you got the Bow Sisters, the extended version.
There we go.
Nice. So S-Sports Ready by Vincent Faro from Australia. What is also really nice to see is there's so much Australian content. And obviously this is our Australian festival, our Melbourne Festival, and the Sydney Festival as well. But when we did our live screenings, a lot of the time it would be 70% from where that festival was held, then 30% international. So it's nice to see that the online festival is also mirroring
definitely.
This. Great. An Australia film is great. So Summer is a streamer who plays video games and draws a small online audience. She is offered a spot on a competitive esport team. However, her family aren't very happy about the idea. Very cool film, very current, with a lot of younger audiences. So, nice. Silver Dreams by Timothy Berman from the USA. 2 young artists fall in and out of love over the course of an endless first date in 2017 Los Angeles.
I don't think I'd want an endless first date. Sounds intriguing.
And then Oz Linked, a comedy series by Gary Wall, also an Australian film. Oz Linked is a comedy TV series. It is a functional Australian social service organisation. Oz Linked follows the life of one of its employees, psychologist Susan Gonslaves. Susan faces daily challenges, struggles and interventions with co-workers, the frustrating system and the colourful customers that walk through the Oz Linked.
Nice.
And then finally, The Bow Sisters by Christopher Mayer from Australia again. Secluded and isolated in the Australian bush, insanity and violence ensue as 2 young sisters turn on each other.
Amazing. So that was Melbourne. Like we said, still live until 10 p.m. GMT on Monday. So for those who haven't decided who they're voting for yet, you've still got until then.
So, a fun little fact about Sydney. Sydney was the first country in the world to make a feature film.
This is very cool. You did tell me this the other week. Yeah, that's very cool.
Can you guess what the film was about? I'll come back to that a bit later as we finish up, as we round up for the Sydney Lift-Off Film Festival. Put your answers in the chat room, and if you're correct, I'll read them out. If you're not, I'll still give you the answer. But I just hope I'm not proven wrong. But I'm pretty sure they were the first.
Stay strong on your knowledge. You've got this.
The first country, Australia, were the first country to make a feature film.
That sounds great. Okay, let's take a look at Sydney then. We are looking at the network round. So this is live until the 6th of December. It's actually going live today, this afternoon.
This afternoon.
So keep an eye on your emails. But what we're really excited to do is announce to you who our audience choices and jury selections are from each of the 5 programmes.
Yes.
Let's take a look.
Okay, so first we've got the first time shorts. So these are the films that will be making it through to the shorts platform on the network. So congratulations to Coffee Break by Thomas O'Brien, Australia. Island in the Sky by Nick Radford, also Australian film. And, actually there's a UK film here. And the jury selections go to House Guest by Tori Savage, Australian film. And Appetite by Zhu Meng Li and Catherine Larsa from the UK.
Amazing. Let's take a look at their posters. Huge congratulations to all of these films. There we go, first time features. So we have the audience choices are The Cricket's Dance, directed by Veronica Robledo from the USA. Hard Rubbish, A Collection of Memories, directed by Alita Graziano. And our jury selection goes to The Light, directed by Zach Inglis from Australia. So there we go, the audience choices and the jury selection. Very cool.
Then moving on to trendsetter features, Impact, directed by, you might have to help me with this one,
Patrick Wazowski and Kazia Wazowski.
From Australia. And then Untitled, the web series, 2, directed by a whole host of team here. So congratulations to Fad, Alex, Thea, James, Barbary, Indigo, Anetta, Victoria. Yeah, well done everyone in that team for getting to the next round. Then the jury selection also goes to Exploring the Known by Matt Hollis, a film from Switzerland.
Amazing. So there we go. Audience choices. And the jury. Nice.
If I highly recommend that last film there, Exploring the Unknown, especially if you're into snowboarding and snow sports and winter sports. It's a very eye-opening documentary for sure.
Very cool. Trendsetter Shorts 1, so the audience choices are going to Mourners and Way Out, both directed by Alita Graziano. Then our jury selections go to Slag, directed by Hannah Ray Megan and Monique Terry, and Streets of Lagos, directed by Dom West. So the audience choices there, and our jury selections. Again, 2 fantastic films which the jury loved.
And then Trendsetter Shorts 2, so we got Power Up by Fabrizio Ferretti. Yep. Lemons by Luke Oldknow, also both Australian films. Then Australia's Hidden Shame, Truth About Roos. Not about you, Roo. No, about kangaroos. By Daniel Clark. And God of Hope by Adam Cover from Australia.
There we go.
And then our special mentions.
2 special mentions here going to Clockworkers, directed by Nelson Dean, and Vogue, 60 Years Through Lens, directed by Anthony Lau.
So a very cool animation there and a documentary about something that everyone is aware of. Nice.
Amazing. That's it. That is our network round.
That is our network round. And I have seen a few answers pop up in here.
Oh, have you?
Yes.
Okay.
So well done, Aaron Richardson. Ned Kelly is correct. So that was the first feature film they made based around the story of Ned Kelly.
Very, very cool.
There is no prize for that, but
there's the prize of knowing that you got it right.
Yeah.
The pride. There we go.
Well done, Aaron.
And yeah, just a huge congratulations again to all of our network round finalists. We're very excited for our members and jury to be watching these over the next 12 days.
So moving on to Paris. The Paris Liftoff Film Festival. I don't have any fun facts about French film, do you?
I don't know. I mean, French film is obviously absolutely booming. We should have had a cool fact about something related to Cannes or something like that. I don't know.
Ben and James, the co-founders of Liftoff, were in a lift with Quentin Tarantino at last year's Cannes. Is that a good fact?
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
If anyone has any fun facts about Paris film or French film
in general,
whack it in the chat so we can look like we know something. No.
Here we go.
Here we go.
So let's just remind ourselves which films were live on the network round. So we're just going to refresh everybody's memories.
Shall I say the film titles and you go for the names?
Let's go for it.
Yeah. So Polk.
So it's by Julian. So these are live action features. So that was directed by Julian Foligno.
By The Grace of.
Directed by Dylan Reed.
Totem.
Directed by Jacob Charon. And just remind you again of these posters. I hope all our members enjoyed these great films.
Then from the documentary features, we've got The Visit.
Directed by Mark Gransard.
Haiti Speaks.
By Ashley Ellis.
Born Just Now.
Robert Andanto.
And A Year in a Village.
Peter Smellick. There we go. Again, fantastic films here.
Then New Voices shorts, we've got It's Laura, not Laura.
Directed by Angela Pedraza.
We Are at War.
Felicitas Steiner and Christophe Berthier.
POV.
Min Jun Kim.
And then Below the Belt.
By Mark Sincere. Nice range of films here. Love that we've got USA, France, Korea. Very cool. There we go.
And then Trailblazers shorts one, we've got Eve.
Directed by Sonny P. Louis.
The Woodland Path.
Directed by Maxime Priou, Arthur Rosegear and Sacha Richard.
Claire, take this one as well, please.
Telomis Danube, Capsicum Mineur. Directed by Antoine Dubois. And
Lean 14.
Directed by Maud Davizet.
I wish I could speak French.
She's getting pretty good, actually. Audience choices and jury selections. And last but not least,
Trailblazers shorts 2. So We Are at War. There are 2 films called We Are at War. One with exclamation marks and one all in capital letters. They're not. It's not a mistake.
Directed by Emmanuel Fragero.
There Were Two of Us.
Terence Destin.
Farewell.
King Yang.
And Saint Laurent, The Last Day.
Julio Iborra. There we go. So then, without further ado,
Yes.
It is time to announce all the awards and prizes.
Okay, ready? And the winners are Saint Laurent, The Last Day by Julia Iborra from France. So this is the last day of Ida, a young Marseillan film. So well done. This will be screening at Paris Liftoff in 2021.
A very cool, gritty short.
Yeah, it's shot really, really well.
We've then got Running Free, which also wins a live screening at Paris 2021. Running Free is the story of a group of displaced refugees finding solace in a sleepy mountain town in the south of France. This short documentary film from Owen Carnes and Cosmic Joke looks at the stories behind the statistics and the headlines and explores the beating heart at the centre of the European immigration crisis. Wonderful short there. Let's take a look at the Audience Choice Awards.
So just to remind you, the Audience Choice is the YouTube stream that we do with 4 of our filmmakers who are the audience choices. So let's find out who they are. So Hi 80 Speaks will be joining us by Ashley Ellis. So this is a fantastic film and a documentary from the USA. By The Grace Off by Dylan Reed will also be joining us for the director's commentary. It's Laura, not Laura. I watched the opening so many times, I still can't wrap my tongue around it.
It's Laura.
It's
not Laura. I don't know.
By Angelica Perizza from the USA, so she'll also be joining us in the round table. And then finally Polk by Julien Figuenon from Canada. So they're the 4 films, and it's interesting because 3 of these are feature films, so we won't be screening all of them. We'll all the way through. We'll be playing it muted in the background as the directors talk about their experiences and leave it open for our viewers, yourselves, to ask any questions that you may have for the filmmakers.
Amazing. Let's take a look then at who the season 1 nominations went to. We have got Telomis Danube, which is nominated for our best music video. So this is in German-occupied Paris during World War II. 2 musicians develop feelings for each other while trying to make their mark in the underground jazz world. Fantastic art direction, very cool and quirky video. We love seeing music videos like this.
And it has such a, as you said, a fun, quirky narrative storyline. So it ties everything in that we look for here at Liftoff with music videos, having that narrative. And it doesn't need to be linear, it just needs to have a story behind it, which this ticked all our boxes for. So well done.
So that's Twilight in minor for
Is that the translation?
English translation. Born Just Now gets nominated for Best Feature Documentary, so huge congratulations to Robert Andante. A sensitive, steadfast Belgrade-based visionary struggles to cope with the abuse and violence that ended an 8-year marriage. Through provocative acts of endurance, exploring intimacy, motherhood, and the trauma of the Balkan Wars, artist Marta Jakanovic seeks to confront, release, and liberate her own pain in the name of art. Robert Andanto's Born Just Now is an intimate look at the charismatic woman, a brilliant outlier who dares to live on her own terms. Huge congratulations.
And that is everything. So, moving on then to London Lift-Off, which will be going live on Monday. If you are taking part in London Lift-Off, do keep out for a few emails. We'll be sending you them to later today and on Monday. But we have some exciting news that we'd like to share with you. Can we say it now?
Why not? Let's say it now.
Okay. So we will be opening up a festival hub for everyone who is participating in the London Lift-Off Film Festival. And this is a place where you can meet all of the other filmmakers who are taking part, and it has a chat element to the platform. So if there is a film that you're watching throughout the festival, you then have direct access to contact that filmmaker, which is what Liftoff are all about. We love it when filmmakers network and then build new relationships. It's just something that we're super excited about. Not only that, on this platform, we will be sharing everything to do with the festival, releasing interviews. We'll be interviewing some of the filmmakers taking part in the festival, alongside interviews with the industry, festival roundups, a bit like the one that you've seen here today, and just general polls, questions, and engagement throughout the whole month of December for our London Lift-Off Film Festival.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic, and we're really excited to share it with you. So stay tuned. All of that information will be heading your way in emails over the next few days.
Awesome. Have a wonderful weekend, and thank you to everyone who's in the chat room.
Thank you so much, everybody.
See you soon.